computer.
Ah.
It's time to feel good. It's time to feel good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Good morning. Woohoo. Does that feel good or what?
Woo. That's a great way to start.
Walking on sun. Oh yeah, you don't want to hear me sing. No. You can watch me dance, but yeah, you do
chair
not want to hear
dancing.
me.
Chair dancing is permissible, right?
Yeah, but you don't want to see me. You don't want to see me sing.
Too cute.
So good morning, everyone. Welcome. If you're just joining us for the first time live, I'm Anita Adrian and my beautiful co-host, Cheryl Visco. And we are Feng Shui partners, Feng Shui with Anita and Cheryl. And we pop on here live every Friday morning to give you some insight into Feng Shui. So if some of you, don't know what Feng Shui is, or you've never heard the term, it really is about feeling good in your environment, that intimate place, that space that you call home, where you have all of your treasured possessions. And those possessions are there to serve you. They're there to make you feel good. So you might want to put on your Feng Shui eyes, and start looking at things energetically and just asking yourself, does this make me feel good? Does it lift my energy up? Is it energy neutral or does it drain my energy? Right?
And I'm chuckling here in the background.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that, but I'm shuffling and go figure. Two.
Yeah,
Count
go
them,
figure.
2 cards.
Okay, Cheryl.
So we decide,
Cheryl,
we decide that
yeah,
whatever we're going to talk about has to come from the cards, and Spirit's going to direct these conversations, right? So the deck that we use is the Feng Shui deck by Tara Catherine Collins, who was the founder of our Western School of Feng Shui, where both Anita and I are certified through. And you're looking at me like something's going on here, girl. Hello, Anita. Are we good?
Okay.
You're very quiet and focused. Anyway, so the cards, would you like to know what they are?
Yes.
Yes. Yay. Okay. So, of course, 2 came out. Number 4 and number 8. And number 4 is all about crystals. And number 8, go figure, is about nature objects. So just as you opened us up, Miss Anita, talking about our possessions, what a perfect 2 to come out of the card deck.
Okay, I had a little bit of double feedback there because that we're just new to this, and so I'm trying to see what's happening live and trying to figure this out too. Okay, so two cards came out,
Yes.
and they are
Number 4, crystals, and number 8, nature objects.
oh 4 and 8.
Yeah.
Love that.
And
Nature objects.
they fit perfectly with the possessions conversation that you started us off with. Talk of all shocks. So, how about we talk about my favorite topic, crystals? I
Of
only have a
course.
few surrounding me,
Yeah.
amethyst,
Yeah, I'm going to grab mine too.
crystals, my
I
selenite
have a few on my
sword.
neck.
So crystals, when we talk about 5-element theory too, we might as well bring this conversation in to begin with, right? 5-element
Sure.
theory, when we teach and talk about that in class, crystals are from the element metal because they come from the earth. And nature objects can be really from most of the other elements, correct, Anita?
Yeah. Yeah. So nature or natural objects could be like pieces of driftwood that you collect, or shells on the seashore, or
sand.
Maybe I have a couple of those tree conchs, just interesting objects from nature. Yeah.
But the cool part is just you talking about what you've already collected and brought home brings back that emotion, that feeling that our possessions should be giving us, right? So your whole energy shifted when you were talking about the conchs. So tell us the story behind them.
Oh, well, it's just, I love hanging out with Mother Nature, right? And so when you bring that little artifact off the tree, you really are in essence bringing some of that energetic signature from the tree itself. And we've all heard that you should hug a tree, and it's for good reason, because it actually helps our bioenergetic field, in that we can connect more to Mother Earth, and it actually helps to balance the negative and positive ions in our bodies. So it really is very healing and very therapeutic, right?
And totally.
So yeah, natural objects are amazing. And like you say, it takes you back to that time or that place when you were actually there, so it might be a really powerful memory of being with your family, doing something really special, that you were in that natural environment in the first place. And then the cool thing, and I think we talked about this a little bit last week, is the cool thing is your mind, the unconscious mind does not know the difference between you experiencing that event now, or if you're recalling a memory. So those positive emotions elicit a response, your autonomic nervous system automatically releases what we call positive or happy hormones that actually help to, they can actually boost your immune system, right? They can, just help you feel more balanced, more calm, less stressful, all of those things. So that can all happen just in a moment, in a second, of picking up your favorite crystal or
I
your
think it's
favorite.
I think it's entertaining that the one you grabbed you also have the clear crystals, and this takes me back to a year ago. Do you remember what we were doing a year ago? We were
Oh my word.
We had so much fun
Oh,
with our friend Greg,
that was almost X-rated, so I don't think we can tell the
but
details.
we can share a little bit. So our friend Greg Baca, amazing man, and Channel from the US has a healing center in Colorado, I think it is.
Yep.
So he had just been to the Tucson Crystal Fair, for lack of a better term, one of the
Yep.
world's largest places, and he had driven. So he shows up when we are in Sacramento. And one night after we are finished working for the day, we go back up to our hotel room and he brings up boxes and bags of clear crystal quartz, the double terminated points that we help people when they're grounding and connecting and anchoring their home if their guas aren't connected. Anyway, we had them spread out all over our hotel bed. So we had so much fun trying to pick which ones we were taking home. And then the sweet man that he is, Anita receives this box in the mail, this random gift in the mail last fall for her and I. And it was a box of the crystals from Greg, just out of the blue. It was so sweet. So sweet. So he's literally at my desk with me all the time. And this one particular crystal, when I'm channeling, you'll always see something in my hand. This is it. It's the double terminated point. So one connecting me to the central sun and one connecting me to the center of the earth, our crystalline grid. So,
the other cool thing about this, this card came up today too, with crystals, is that we're coming into a full moon, right? And so if you do have some crystals or some natural objects and, maybe other people have handled them or whatever, you can, you can just, and I do this, I take my little dish. I've got, I have other dishes of crystals, but I usually set them by the window on the day of the full moon. And so then the full moon energy cleanses those crystals, and it actually helps to recharge them. So yeah, just a little tip for some of you there. Absolutely love having crystal energy around. You can wear that natural energy, just to take you in that moment of heart-brain coherence, where you just stop for a moment in your day, pick up a crystal, pick up a stone that you got on the beach, take yourself back to that memory, to that feeling, that with a few deep cleansing breaths, and just put you in what's called heart-brain coherence. And so 5 minutes, get this, 5 minutes of focused, intentional breathing with that beautiful heartfelt memory will boost your immune system for 6 hours or more, right?
That's amazing.
And that's science, right? That's just not coming from us woo-woo girls. Yeah.
Well, the other part about that, and we'll bring it back
we're a lot of fun,
right? We'll bring it back to the possessions things. So when you're surrounded by those crystals and subconsciously that's being picked up, those memories are being played in your subconscious. We can go to the flip side of that. And I like to remind people about that. You can have possessions around your home that aren't that heart-brain coherent connecting. They don't elicit that positive chi flow. And that's also happening. So a lot of what Anita and I want to do is have you start looking at your possessions with some feng shui eyes, a little bit of different viewpoint, a little different perspective. Ooh, that's a different perspective for sure when I get my eyes on there. We have to say hi to everybody that's actually come online with us. So who do we have online
today? No, I'm just going there now. I had a little bit of feedback earlier, but now I think I have it figured out. So we're saying hi, Rebecca. Thanks for joining us live.
Nice.
My sister Jeanette. is joining us all the way from Mexico.
Cool.
Yeah, so she's
She
going to
needs
be
the
picking up some
sunglasses.
natural objects down there. And let's see, who else do we have joining us live today?
I see Elisa.
We'll get there.
Well, welcome, whoever's joining us.
Yes. And whoever joins us in the future,
Absolutely.
you know what, like I say, we just, F stands for a lot of words. It stands for Feng Shui, stands for fun,
Feeling.
feel good, right? And you might want to put on that song, I'm, walking on sunshine because I feel good. I feel good. So it's all about raising your F, the frequency, right? Another F word. Oh, look at us go. And I know we love to talk, Cheryl, too, a little bit about numerology, because really Feng Shui is the study of energy within our home environment, and we can incorporate all kinds of other energetic things. And so tell us about the numerology for today with those cards that you chose.
Oh, geez. Well, I didn't choose them. They chose us.
Right.
So I am not as versed on numerology as you are. So I'm going to choose number 8 because that one I have a little bit more familiarity with than I do number 4. Number 8, which is the nature objects. 8 is also the infinity symbol. So it's that continuation of infinity and beyond. It's also the connecting point. And when you look at the number 8 and you actually turn it sideways, it reminds me of the yin yang symbol as well.
Yes.
And the importance of equality in both and having that balance. And the line in between the yin and yang, or the line in between the 8, the figure 8 in Feng Shui is Wu Wei. And it's about the balance between the two of them and the connectivity. So I'm a real fan of the number 8, whether it's horizontal or vertical. I guess I did that wrong. Horizontal or vertical. And even when you were talking heart coherence, we lead people into heart coherence with that breathing out love and breathing in gratitude in that figure 8, in that number 8 infinity symbol. So what you're giving out there, it's a reminder that you're also bringing back into you.
Bringing it back in. Yeah.
So those are things I love about the number 8.
Yeah. So what you're putting out there is what you're getting back. So
exactly.
Really, how important is it to lift your frequency, to raise your vibration, right? Yeah. And there are no coinkydinks, as our friend Lee Carroll says. So there is no coincidence that you are listening to this now or in the future. And perhaps one of the numbers, either 4 or 8, resonates with you, and you might see it in repeated patterns somewhere. And so that's also a message from the universe, maybe your guides, your angels that are trying to tell you something as well, right? Now, the number 4 is, it's about foundation. Okay. And it's about strength. Now, in traditional Feng Shui, they would not recommend a number 4, because in Cantonese, the number, when you say the word 4 in Cantonese language, it's very similar and sounds like the word death. So that's why a lot of Asian people will not purchase a house or a business or anything that has a number 4 related to it. So that's just a little interesting side note. Now, if we add the numbers together, 4 plus 8, then we actually have the number 12. And the 12 is really significant as well, because 12 signifies the masters, right? Jesus had 12 disciples. There are 12 months in the year. We have a cycle of, 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of darkness in our equinox, right? In that 8, in that balance, right? There's that balance again where there's 12. And then, of course, you could take the numerology another layer and add the 1 and the 2, which equals a 3. And a 3 is all about catalytic energy, about being a catalyst. So that's a really cool number to end on, because I think that maybe today you could be the catalyst. You know,
Absolutely.
you could be the catalyst for changing up your viewpoints energetically. You know, walk on some sunshine today, right? Feel good. And in doing that, you're just going to ripple out. Your energy is just going to expand, and you're going to affect those people around you. I
Absolutely.
love it.
I have to go back to the number 12 because as you're talking about it, I'm getting a message that's saying,
Oh,
okay, but 12, when you think about it and you talk about the strands of DNA, which are 24, they're also
mm.
in that 8 shape.
Oh, yeah.
So this is just coming in as we're talking. So today is very catalytic, and this conversation can be a catalytic changer for everybody that's watching it, really, when they start realizing how we are so interconnected.
Absolutely. I love it. Love it. Love it. And you know, we could stay on here for hours. Believe it or not, Cheryl, we've already been on for 20 minutes.
Of course, I believe it because you and I can
Uh,
talk a lot.
and you know, these are supposed to be short and sweet. And so anyways, you know, I think we should just say, if you want to know what we're up to, we have some classes coming up next month in March. Go to our website, check them out. They're all up there.
Oh, and
And
Monday,
you
Tuesday,
know,
right? We're starting Feng Shui for
Tuesday,
prosperity.
yeah. Yep, that's Tuesday, and it's a free class. And yeah, so let's walk on some sunshine. Everybody have a beautiful day. And wherever you are, we love you. Ciao. Okay, now I got to figure out how to shut this off while Cheryl is dancing. So we'll just let her groove.